Alright guys, this is What If Deku's Dazai, and yeah. So we're gonna do what's it called? So Deku after he would get a letter, but some kids would just steal the what's it called? Some kids would just steal the letter that Deku got for UA, but since Deku already knows he got in, he's just gonna go. So Deku after knowing that he got in, he would just go to bed and would wake up and take a shower, and he thinks about how soon, like after he's done with like just being a hero, or after like he completes his goals. He already has like he has money, but what's it called? He just wants to like just better himself and gets like a giant mansion with his mom and just make his mom smile. After this, he looks at looks for his class and like sorry, I missed the part. He says he just goes into UA, sees the building again, and he goes and looks for his class, and he sees a giant door, and he looks and sees 1A and says, "Okay, this is it." And he walks in and sees a dark, blonde-looking guy with red eyes, and he sees another guy with navy blue hair and glasses arguing, and he sees what's it called? And he just walks away, and he's just far away from them. And the navy blue guy sees Deku, and he walks to Deku and says, "Hi, my name is Tenma Ida. I'm surprised that you knew about the secret way to get the points. How did you figure it out?" I don't know. I was just doing what a hero should." Nonchalantly, Deku said nonchalantly. He then looks up and sees a brunette, and he saved, and he says, she says, "Thanks for saving me. I never got to thank you. My name is Ochako Uraraka." Student starts walking through the doors, and everybody starts talking, and then they hear a loud groan, and they see a sleeping bag on the floor, and with a black, depressed-looking guy, and he stands up and he says, "My name is Shoto Ozawa. I'm your homeroom teacher. If you're here to make friends, the door is waiting for you." Ozawa points to the door. "And if not, go in your locker rooms and change into your PE uniforms," Ozawa says, walking out the door. In the men's locker rooms, everyone sees how defined Deku muscles are and how he looks so skinny, but he's actually more built than anyone in the class. And when everyone was done, Deku passes the ball to Azawa passes the ball to Deku and says, "What's just says throw this throw this," and Deku throws it and it gets 300 meters. And keep in mind, Deku what's it called? Deku how you say it? Deku is built. Like, I don't know what's wrong with them, but in the Bungu or something anime, how you say it? Everyone in that anime is just built. Like, they built as hell. Like, I don't know. They like, you can have like your power doesn't even relate to strength, but you're already strong, and you can like do some crazy stuff. And yeah, what's wrong with my mic? Damn. So what's it called? Everybody starts getting excited, and Aizawa sees this, and he's like, "Oh, this is fun!" Like, and he says, "Eh, well, whoever places last will get expelled." Everyone, what's it called? Then gets like a little bit terrified, but they try to keep their cool, and yeah. So it goes on. Deku does very good on the grip test, but he ends up getting in like 8th place. With like Menetta starts to get sad since he is about to fail, but he ends up. Never mind. Yeah, I don't keep. No, Deku's gonna be in 6th place. Sorry, Deku's gonna be in 6th place, and what's it called? Menetta will. It's kind of sad that he's about to get a lead, but as I says, it's alright. I was just testing guys to make sure that you go plus ultra and give it your hardest. Everyone dead. What's it called? Everyone dead is just wipes like a sweat drops, and everyone is like, "Oh my god, that was a close one." And it goes like the same canon. Deku goes home, and like the day finishes, and after Deku is about to go take the train, he sees the brunette, and he says hey, and Ochako's like, so I still want to thank you for saving me, and like everything, and yeah, I would probably get crushed, and I don't know what my family would do. And Naruto, he looks at the Chakururaka. It kind of feels like a sympathy, because he kind of knows that he kind of feels like, she's kind of like me. If I died, mom would be sad, and yeah. Deku, they end up going like different paths since they don't go in the same direction, and yeah. Deku will go home and sees his mom sleeping, still in her work uniform, and he just smiles and he goes to take a shower and he goes to bed. Yeah, straight to bed. Deku then wakes up and heads to school. Same thing. And after like just waiting, they see All Might, and Deku. He really doesn't really care. He does not care. He really doesn't. And yeah. So Deku, he would just like Deku Deku sees All Might and he's like, he's the number one hero. He kind of like has respect for All Might, but he's not like a fanboy as he was in the original. Everybody starts to wild out and says, "Oh my God, it's All Might!" And they start losing it, and All Might's like, "Calm down, everyone. We're gonna be doing villains versus heroes versus villains, and we're just gonna test your guys' physical paralysis and just just test your strength." Everyone would then said everyone would then get excited like usual. "Oh my God, we're gonna be doing this with All Might as a teacher," whatever. I don't give a shit. But he says, change into a hero costume, and Deku's hero costume is basically Dazai's mafia uniform. That's basically what it is. Deku, he really doesn't know what to wear, so he just wears his casual mafia clothes, which definitely does not like strike fear into anybody. Like, definitely does not give some people some bad vibes. Like, it definitely would not just give people like some bad vibes about Deku and get suspicious about him and how he maybe work for the mafia and his powers. And yeah, that's never gonna happen. Definitely not foreshadowing. Yeah, definitely not foreshadowing. So yeah, after this, everybody would like compliment each other under what's it called, fits and how cool their hero costumes look. And All Might was like, all right, so the first match is gonna be Ochako Uraka and Izuku Midoriya versus Bakugo and Tenya Ida. So after this, what's it called? Bakugo is kind of doesn't like Deku because that first of all he took the first place in the exam, and like he did very better than him. Like he did better than him on the exam, like the writing part, and he did better on the robot thing. So he's kind of pissed at Deku and wants to show him who's boss. Which I don't even know why Deku. Bakugo sees this as like some kind of thing that's normal. Bro, just level up, like whatever. But Deku being the smart he parents that he is, he immediately knows, like from already seeing him from yesterday and how he sees how bad Bakugo can get and how arrogant he is. He knows that and the look that he gave him, like he already knows how Bakugo is. He already knows that he probably will go after Deku, and he says, we're gonna after what's it called? While Bakugo after me, I'm gonna deal with him easily. You just go up and what's it called? Try to handle Ida for a little bit. They then hear some kind of like some noise going. And what's it called? Deku's like, and not Deku. But Chaco's like, wait, is that? And not Deku is like, hurry up, Ochako, go! Um, Bakugo then goes after Deku and he sends an explosion which literally does not do anything to Deku. Deku then kicks Bakugo in the face and like starts like just defeating him. Like he just swipes Bakugo in the legs and he just punching him. Like like that Bakugo's trying to fight back with an explosion, but he realizes the explosions don't even work. And what's it called? He then tries to what's it called? I forgot. He then tries to what's it called? Explode Deku in the in the chest, which he uses his AP shot and almost like no Bakugo, oh no young Bakugo or no young whatever. No young Bakugo, and he says, whatever, take this, and Deku he touches it, and he just wants to show off his power. He knew that wasn't gonna do anything, but he just wants to show his power. He just touches Bakugo, which stops the AP shot, and he kicks Bakugo in the face, sending him back, and he punches that Bakugo in the face. Because then to Shakuraka, she just climbed up the stairs, and he sees Tena Ida just standing by the door. She then goes to touch Tena Ida, which Tena Ida, why am I calling him Tena Ida? Ida is just dodging and weaving, and he starts like it's basically like a tag. Like I'm trying to tag you, but instead of Ida running, he's weaving, and it's basically like that. And she then like barely touches Tenya Ida, and yeah, barely touches him and makes Tenya Ida in the sky. And Deku he just climbed up the stairs and he sees what's it called? He sees Ida in the face. In the face. He sees Ida floating and he jumps up and kicks Ida in the face and he touches the bomb and they win. And that's where I'm leaving off. Bye.